Yo, what's up YouTube? This is JC here in Gilderdale Close, Birchwood near Warrington. In fact, between Birchwood Forest Park and Risley Moss. Risley Moss is an interesting satellite view. Be interesting to get the drone over that. But today I'm gonna just go for a little drive and a chat. I'm gonna chat to you about someone I met today. While I kind of navigate towards, actually, let's go here to a scenic area, and then let's see if we can get some, maybe do some picture shots from there
Sla
as well.
links af om op Gilderdale Close te blijven.
Okay, so we're just heading off now, and yeah, we're in a highly residential, like new build kind of area. I'd say upmarket posh. Yeah, I want to talk to you about a profession today called plate driving, and a particular plate driver that I met today. An awesome man, I won't give you his name. And
Over 500 voet,
yeah.
sla links af naar Ashdown-Lane.
Basically, plate drivers drive cars from one customer to another customer, whether they're companies or individuals or even people looking to sell a car. So companies like Motorway use plate drivers, or trade plate drivers as they're also known. And so these trade plate drivers travel the length and
Sla
breadth
links af naar
of the country.
Ashdown-Lane.
You know, it can be in Southampton one day, Scotland the next. They're expected sometimes to use public transport, sometimes unreasonably so. By certain companies, not all of them. Some companies are better than others to work for.
Sla links af naar
And
Killingworth-Lane.
companies do expect that the drivers take the better route and the quicker route and the cheaper route, but obviously sometimes this is not practical, and the plate driver needs to take the hit in terms of saving their own time, if it's getting home to the missus, or just generally for their own sanity, not walking around the streets and in the dark or the rain looking for public transport. So basically what it
Sla rechts
entails
af om
then,
op
these companies
Killingworth-Lane te
hire,
blijven.
or on a self-employed basis often, but not always, trade plate drivers to get cars from one area to another, and literally they drive the car. So they don't drive a car transporter, they would be driving a
Ga de
they'd be
rotonde op en
driving
neem de eerste
a
afslag.
the car, whatever it is. It could be a let's just go down here, Risley Moss.
Uw bestemming is aan de
So
rechterkant.
Risley Moss, the Mersey Forest, More for the Trees, Borough Council, home of Mersey Forest officers. Closed Friday. Mother Earth sculpture, please keep off. Car park opening times. Okay, Mother Earth. Closed Fridays. Does it say anything about? Nothing much really. But car park. So we're looking for car parks, which I'm guessing is around here somewhere. I'm going to take a right here. This looks like a car park. So let's go down here. I got here rather quicker than I thought, actually. So here we are, Risley Moss. So just going to put in here. And I got it in portrait mode, so as you can tell, basically to keep it safe for me. Right, so so trade plate drivers. So let's go for a little walk as well as having a little chat. So let's do that now then. So exiting the vehicle. See, there's quite a few vehicles around here today, but not too many. Right, let's go for a little wander then, shall we? So there's no parking charges that I can discernibly see. So trade plate drivers. So I got chatting to this guy, and what I wanted to know from him, obviously he's got years and years of experience of driving for companies that, could be a dealership, could be a company that wants to sell a car to an individual, could be company that's already sold a car and they're looking to deliver to the buyer, you know, or buy from our dealership, we'll deliver to your home, that kind of thing. Or the new online companies that say, oh, we'll sell your car, you know, any car, any condition, you know. So this trade plate driver might rock up to their house, and then you know, obviously the seller said, oh, the car's in this condition, but when the trade plate driver goes to collect the car and takes pictures and assesses the car, it's a different condition. So there's a haggling that goes on from the seller of the car to the buyer of the car, and then yeah, they come up with some kind of compromise. And maybe, you know, and in the meantime the whatchamacallit, the trade plate driver is just sitting there like a lemon, waiting for things to progress. You know, they could be, you know, waiting for the transfer of funds even, you know. So anyway, what this boils down to, and the reason why I made this video in particular, is I wanted to know the top 5 cars that this trade plate driver has ever driven, and maybe also what they drive, you know, for themselves on a daily basis. Wouldn't that be interesting to know? Well, stay tuned, because that's what you're going to hear in the next couple of minutes. So go and get yourself a brew if you need to, and pause the video, and yeah, I'm right here. Okay, so welcome back. So in terms of the cars that the trade plate driver says is their favourite car, that would be number 1, a hearse, believe it or not. So the hearse is in fact a Ford, and I forget its name, and he's going to kill me for it. Maybe he's watching, and he might get a friend to comment underneath what that car was. But yeah, it was a Ford hearse. I believe it was from Australia, and it was super powerful, but also super quiet. I think a 4-litre engine or something like that. I think it could have been a Ford Popular, or no, that's... I honestly have forgot. But yeah, it was super powerful, leather seats, and it got mega looks from a lot of people. Maybe because it didn't have a coffin inside. I don't really know why, but that was his favourite car. Can you believe? You couldn't make this stuff up, could you? So his favourite car was a hearse. Right, the second most amazing car that he'd driven, well, let's go down the other way. Actually, let's go back up, because that's what I remember. So the 5th most popular car he'd driven were Teslas. Any Teslas, he said, were, you know, good drives, good cars to drive in terms of his job. And then the 4th was any Range Rover, any at all. The 3rd was a Porsche. Again, it was so powerful. I think it was a new, never been driven type thing, Porsche convertible 911. And the other one, let's go down here a second. And the other one was a, just trying to get this right now. What was the other car? I'm racking my brains for it, but I'm just trying to find out what it was. The other car was a... This lady has really distracted me with her dog walking. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say I've actually forgotten that second car. Let me try and... I can't actually remember what it was, but I'll tell you a few things about other cars that he has driven and he really enjoyed. One of them was it was a 3008 Peugeot with massage seats. He said he loved that. He was driving down and he absolutely loved it. Being massaged for the whole journey, somewhat of a novelty. So just get that in there. Greater spotted woodpecker. So let's see if there's any woodpeckers around here. I'm keeping an ear out for that. Yeah, so okay, that's not exactly welcoming. We're not going to go down there in that swamp, and it is a swamp, guys. Let's face it. Can't see any skeletons pointing out of there, but yeah. Now I asked him, the other question was, what would you drive as a daily driver for yourself? And he said, oh, I get any car at all, anything is fine for me. So long as it's got a 12-month MOT, it's absolutely fine. I'm not that bothered about what it looks like or anything like that. So long as it serves the purpose and gets me from A to B, I'm not really that fussed about it. Just get out of the way so you can see what's going on here. So foxglove, red campion, so Risley Moss Nature Reserve. Right, so Risley Moss is part of the Mersey Forest, a place for wildlife and people. Field maple, hazel, hawthorn and holly have been planted to provide an understory. The canopy species includes oak, ash, wild cherry and wych elm. The woodland is thinned and coppiced on a 10-year rotation. This provides a mixture of thickets, rides, glades in which wildflowers flourish and insects including butterflies and hoverflies can feed and breed. Standing deadwood and habitat piles made of logs and brushwood provide important niches for fungi and decomposers such as beetle larvae and woodlice. These in turn form part of the diet of many woodland birds and mammals. Look around you. The woodland is alive with activity. Blue tit, Tortrix caterpillar. Okay. Risley Moss, a special place for wildlife in the heart of the Mersey Forest. Well, I'd never known that was here, and of course, I would argue public access, maybe a public place, who knows, but definitely got the camera out and seeing what we can see down here. Maybe it's one for Audit in Lancashire to come down in the dead of the night with his torchlight. Maybe he'd venture down that road into the swamp where I wouldn't go, not even during the day. Okay. I guess that's it for now, folks. Thanks for watching. I'm going to keep the camera rolling, but feel free to just turn off. I'm just going to record some of this wonderful woodland in case you're interested in going on this little journey with me, but I'm going to shut up now. So the Ranger Services number 01925824339. Thanks for staying with me on the walk. And I'll see you in the next video. JC out.